I'm king of the world! Actually, well, you might want to put your foot back, Will. Hey, welcome back to more ReFantazio. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time, we got the Gauntlet Runner. And this time, well, and also, you know, did our application for the... A lot of stuff happened. This time we're going to start exploring the Gauntlet Runner, starting off with the engine room. More can be found right down here. We'll get into that stuff in a moment. What makes this thing run? First time in a Gauntlet Runner, eh? Scare me, looks like that pipe's in here too. But a runner phone! There's one in every room! Now, I believe you heard speculating on the old girl's inner workings! A Gauntlet Runner's use magma crystals as fuel to run, you see! Used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you traveled the wilds, then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born! The runner's actual legs are based on the colossal beasts, made for zero momentum loss even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed, with a step closer to my dream. Dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then, maybe some other time. Still plenty about the old girl as a work in progress, but by the time I'm done, she'll have a few new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. There's a lot of things that we can do on the runner. Right now, this is kind of just an exploration area. Also, I'm going to definitely use that voice for,
Come on.
for, Neurus a lot. So, yeah. Starting down in the engine room, there's the washing machine down here, which can increase your max MP. I believe this is just for Will.
Come on.
The cleaning tool is for HP, just because you're clearing stuff up. If we climb on back up, right over here, there's a small little kitchen. We can cook. I do not recommend cooking for a long time, not necessarily a long time, but for a little while. It costs time. However, actually, it's Maria. Can we actually see it right now? I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's Maria 3. Removes the time cost of cooking, so don't do cooking. There's the pantry right over here. Pantry right over here, which will give you a couple of random ingredients. So check in with that daily. The upper deck doesn't really have anything for us. In here, we'll want to remember this cloth-covered device. There is also a bookshelf here. It has a couple of, well, books to them. The New World Travel Diary is up Imagination, and Pride and Persuasion is up in Eloquence. Yeah. I don't think there's any benefit to just sleeping. The cloth-covered barrel will be, we'll have access to in a while.
Speaking of,
Near said he got the kitchen up and running. If you're hungry, would you fancy a meal? I don't consider myself a chef of any great skill, but Stroll said he wanted to try some of the recipes he learned at the Hushed Honeybee. That's a thought. It's a thought indeed. Stroll doesn't look like he's doing great. I feel drunk. More vomit here. I'll survive. I know the swing of a carriage, but it's another beast. So we'll need to learn to endure it. Round table we'll be able to deal with later. That's kind of just how you mark out your destinations. Where my royal virtues at? We'll boost our imagination. New World Travel Diary. Appears to be a fictional chronicle of a boy's journey in a fanciful place called the New World. I haven't started reading it yet. Make a book that'll really expand the mind. Want to read it together over by the window? In more imagination, we will spend time reading the book.
Actually?
To be honest with you, I've realized something. There's so many things in this world, very simply, I don't understand. There's so many things I've learned since we started traveling together. Let me just go to here. So, again, as I've mentioned before, the things that will boost your stats will give you different answers, or, well, that have different answers, I should say. Depend on them. You still get, I believe, 2 regardless, but you will get 4 if you choose the correct answer. And these are ones where I'm going to choose the correct answers. So, yeah, you've matured.
What?
Are you saying that was immature before? It's not like you knew any more about the world than I did. Hey, Will. I know this time we're traveling for our mission, but if all goes well, I want to go on another journey where I'm free to do what I want. Maybe I read a book about it. Read a book about our travels?
Sweet.
Good idea. So make sure to include me as co-author, alright? Because I want to contribute further to whatever you do in the future. I'll have to keep working hard. Well, can you think of anything I can do to help you out? You can teach me more. Teaching me and telling me things is great. I'm not really all that knowledgeable, though. That's how you feel, though. I'll gladly tell you every insight I have. With everything we've been through recently, I've realized that knowledge is an invaluable asset. I want to keep experiencing new wonders, so let's never stop learning together. See how this kind of went off in a unique direction, huh? Let's stop reading the book for a bit. Keep reading the book for a bit. Describes a new world. If a place other than this exists, I'd like to visit someday.
Alright.
Conjured up various ideas to get us 4 imagination. More left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Three days until we reach Martira. First time camping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kind of excited, but it'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? During this, they'll give us our different party members will give us different bonuses. Yeah. So they'll.
Yep.
Apparently, you can eat the book according to Hulkenberg anyway. Catch ourselves a Lumabee. Consider using it as an ingredient. So yeah, when you're on the Gauntlet Runner, you'll have different options of things that you can do. This isn't super relevant for right now, but like kind of later on, we'll be able to more freely access people like Maria or Brigitte. But like, if you're on a journey, you can't go back to Grand Trad to talk with them, for example. If you're on a journey to somewhere else, that is. Ho ho, how was that ride, eh? Smooth as butter, luxurious as bells, awe-inspiring, tear-jerking! Absolutely. It's really such a guilty pleasure. No good at words, you, my tinkering certainly helped the American rich what she is. No, full disclosure, that's all thanks to the little mechanism I whipped together that keeps her legs from sinking to the dunes. Won't have to worry about that terrain if she could just fly, but that's a story for another day. Off you go, you better get your 40 winks. Again, I'm going to use the old-timey radio announcer voice for Nearest, like, exclusively. We're gonna go and chat with Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg's probably... Well, okay. Obviously, we don't know too many people of our main cast, but, like, of the 4 people here, I think... it's between Hulkenberg and Nearest.
Well met.
I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. So I'm no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. The appeal is, might we talk for a bit? So I'm gonna pass and planning a future with Hulkenberg, but maybe I can hone my imagination. This power we've been welcome to. With all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are these forms we take on. Each has their own unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? This also does have the same things. I need to find a guide on this one as well. Okay, so actually that's not correct with this. They still, I believe, give you the same amount of bonus experience to your stat, but it's a Magla distinction, I believe, is the case. But as for that, it's kind of cool, honestly.
I see.
I do find the austerity of the designs intriguing, but I was not speaking on how they look per se. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging force within us. Learns to direct that power, as one directs a horse by its reins. Instead, people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not the very condition, then, to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why it is so exhausting, why it cannot be maintained for long. The ravenous appetite I have afterwards is proof. We do all practice diligence in maintaining our food reserve.
Alright.
And we'll get 4 extra imagination. It's getting quite late, but we've a ways to go, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you. And I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarter more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
Better than I feared, considering how tiny they are. But I have a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on the runner? My boy, remember who maintains this ragged girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow. Coloners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast, but keep an eye on the road, okay, Norris? Back on the road. My turn in 2 days. So, yeah, once again, there is those there. Maybe do some nighttime reading.
Alright then.
What is... I don't know what Stroll gives during the night. But the reason I'm not really going after Eloquence, one, it's not needed for a little while, like super duper needed. And also there's a big thing that we can do to really boost up our Eloquence coming up. One of the most annoying things, but yeah. We'll read the book once again.
What's that?
He stared up at the heavens. There, a sparkle in the azure firmament caught his eye. The moon, midday, now. Despite its cold, stony glow, there was no moon nor star. There were those that said it was the corpse of an ancient, indomitable dragon. Others said it was a pavilion in the sky erected by Empyrean beings.
Oh, yeah?
You see this strange light shining in the sky. The light's written, I feel like this light is meant to be the key to the new world or something. What do you think the light is? The remains of a dragon or a pavilion built by Empyrean beings? I mean, both are cool, but I don't know.
That's
Say the pavilion.
Right?
There's something dreamlike about people who live in the sky, isn't there? Think they have wings?
Now then.
Well, you have wings. And Eurus has wings. That's Imagination 2 now. This is one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If true sovereignty is thy aspiration, furnish thyself with creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition. Conquer needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. You know, this new world is just fictional, but I want to visit if it was a real place. I could probably afford a little bit of tolerance. I think strolls and... Great time, chums! Something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there!
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Here we are. We get a closer look.
Wow.
Oh, it's so pretty.
That's...
Not just the leaves. It's as though the whole area's been painted red.
Certainly.
So this comes to mind a picture book I read as a child. Told of a great tree located somewhere within the country. Scholars shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. I was able to tree foretell the future. Now does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? I'm sure this explains, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of magma in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magma. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Nurse pulled out a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him. Romeo, how do you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake. Are you sure I can have this?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I've already committed it all to the safety of my mind. I have no need for the sketch itself anymore. Received Nurse's research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been there before.
Hey there.
Why don't we give it to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey, and we could tell her a story about this place. Yeah, we should go and give it to Maria. Natural organism in the form of a tree. So the aren't fairs in the same classification. Precisely! Gallic is the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which gave me great insight into my own research as of late. You've been observing me this whole time. I don't recall you asking, so knock it off. Turning our attention back to the tree, I heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what amount of anomaly its current color portends. Took a brief detour, but I feel that sensing that rare sight has broadened my wisdom. Let's get a free 4 wisdom.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
We want to hear the day after tomorrow. What kind of place Martira is? Grab another Luma Bee. Is that also imagination? Yeah, we don't really need imagination, but also I could start work on eloquence.
Let's head there right away.
Yeah, we'll work on eloquence. So, although we could finish off right. Nah. Book outlines useful conversational techniques for convincing others. I haven't started it yet. Here's Paralilithus here, huh? Let's take it over to the window if you want to read together. I'll spend some time reading this book.
What's that?
Apparently, this book teaches you ways to ensure others agree with you. This section is part of the basics. First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiations. Okay, I guess that's true enough. Along with the other person's regard by assuming a natural smile and humble demeanor, then use flattery to probe for weak points. Probe for weak points? Why? To gain the upper hand.
Sure.
Gain the upper hand, perhaps.
Kidding.
It feels a bit underhanded, but I guess if you need things to go your way, that's how it has to be.
All right.
Not boosted our eloquence at all. I'm surprised. I guess a bit of force can go a long way in helping negotiations go smoothly. Some more left to read in the book. We can continue.
Time marches on.
Finishing off a book will get you a lot more. I think it's like I think finishing is just an extra 4 on top of everything. I'm pretty sure. It's a lot extra is the point.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow, I missed all this green!
Why is it so bumpy? That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere. What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
My star is rising! Ah! Sanctism will reign! Ah! It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony.
I think one of them is Godot, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So does the clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's give Gladel a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That Cortland, you're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished. You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place! Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Oleg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Totally forgot that this happens right now. But yeah, we cannot attack Godot, so we just have these two mage monks, so we have to be careful to not use round slash, for example. We'll focus on you. That's right, I should...
I'll cut you down!
The power of healing.
I'm gonna drop back,
I'm counting on you.
pass, and we'll Knight Proclamation.
What could you hope to achieve? This is God!
Get them to... ow. Rude.
Is that all? He knows we can't attack him.
I call upon royal
Very rude of him. Very rude of
I
him.
shall fight as the noble I am.
Pass. Medi. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get rid of
Is everyone all right?
the equipment piece.
I shall defend.
I shall vanquish evil.
Yeah, I think I will.
What could you hope to achieve?
I don't know. I get it, but I don't know. It feels like a very good item, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's something that is screwing with me a little bit more than it's helping.
More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brothers.
You need training. Dodge, Hulkenberg. Damn it! It's like poetry in motion.
So now he's starting to go out and attack the group. Yeah, we can Knight's Proclamation and just like we're really.
Vanquish evil. Are you prepared?
I'll have to change that.
Hack and slash.
Right on target.
Better knife. Roll bot.
Sanctism will reign.
Some light magic attack. Ow, ow.
Here they come.
That's fine. Yeah, keep that.
I call upon royal power within. I'll cut you down.
I don't really want
In
to.
the name, I'll go for it.
I want to risk that, and then we will Medi.
I'm obliged.
Sanctism will reign.
Oh no, we took a little bit of damage. Oh Jesus Christ, that hurt. Hulkenberg's dead.
Hulkenberg's down. Get her back up. What can I do?
Oh Jesus, this went from okay to very bad very quickly.
This should work.
Alright, Hulkenberg.
Not out of this
Someone
yet.
heal him.
You first.
Stroll.
Let's stay calm.
Sap your defenses.
That's
Go.
it's highly tragic.
I owe you. Let's go. Take this.
Well, shit.
Sanctism will reign.
It's fine.
I have your back.
Thank you, Hulkenberg. That made me feel. That makes me feel like it was gonna crit.
In the name
Unless that's.
warrior.
Is it weak to Pierce? Or is it. I forget.
I shall fight. No holding back.
Right on target.
I mean, if nothing else, I suppose that having the equipment piece means that I can critical strike on my second attack.
Still stands.
Sanctism will reign.
God damn, dude.
Hulkenberg's down.
I call upon royal power within.
Too
slow. Sanctism
Yep.
is supreme. Sanctism will reign.
Man,
Sanctism will reign.
Jesus, dude, like, that went very poorly, very quickly. I don't even think this is that difficult of a fight, is the thing.
I'll cut you down.
And I think that the equipment piece is just messing with me more than it's helping.
You disgrace the sanctity.
We'll do light, Knight's Proclamation. It's kind of unfortunate that you can't. Ow.
This is nothing.
Kind of unfortunate that you can't.
He knows we can't attack him.
What was I gonna say?
Warrior.
I got no clue what I was
Go for it.
trying to say.
We're not
Yeah, I was.
Thank you.
You know, I'm completely lost what I was trying to say.
before God.
Is that all?
Witness the power of sanctism.
I don't know, man.
Only a flesh wound.
I'm very. Jesus Christ, this power source is so annoying.
What could you?
It means that we're losing out on an entire turn, basically.
Warrior. I'll take you down.
Bop, bop, bop.
Can't afford to hold. I shall vanquish evil.
Okay, that's actually like the perfect result.
I owe you.
Yeah, I'm definitely removing that equipment piece, that accessory. It's hurting me a ton.
More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brother.
Well, shit.
Is that all?
Now he's attacking us. Okay. I was concerned that we may not actually survive. What? Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
It's okay. I won't hold back.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
Helpful as ever.
I thought we could attack him now. God damn it. I usually don't find this to be a difficult fight either. That's the real weird thing about this. Like, usually this is not that difficult of a fight, but... Oh, it's because he resists fire, that's why I was like... Do that. Slicer. Pass. Nice proclamation. I do kind of wish that you could, like, speed up some animations. Like, skip through. You can... I mean, you can, like, in the... skip your archetypes animations. But that's it.
Are you prepared?
Up. Are you fucking kidding me, Stroll?
What could you hope to achieve?
Are you fucking kidding me, Stroll? What? What are you doing, man?
Underestimate me. I won't hold back.
So he resists both of those.
Is there another way? The next one's yours.
I'm just gonna pass. I want to do damage.
I shall vanquish evil.
Take out the monk.
Are you prepared? Close your eyes. I would
Yeah.
rise, my brother.
That first fight was fucking critical. My brother in Christ. Oh my lord. What the hell, man?
It's too early to go to
No, do not. We're going to... Yeah. Like, we might as well with the low, even with the low hit rate. Okay. Very nice. God damn it, dude. Fucking stop.
Vitus power. We're looking good here.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Let me help.
Ah, I see. I'll slicer you twice.
Let's go.
Yeah, and then even just a normal Hama will be fine. Fine. Okay. We're gonna jump thrust the spear monk. You. This.
That helped.
Oh my god, and it even fucking counts the waiting as a half at. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I'm absolutely removing that accessory. 100%. Like, that might honestly... Okay, well, doing that's also gonna fuck me over, but...
Not this one.
Okay, and you resist, like, everything. Oh, I think you might be weak to ice.
Let justice prevail.
Do that. Phil will just heal himself up. That's fine. And yeah, you're going after Hulkenberg because you're forced to.
Vitus power.
Medi.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Observe the enemy.
And
This should help.
I'm pretty sure you're weak to ice. Yeah. Do that. Yeah, no reason not to, at least. I've just gotta remember to swap that out. Okay, nice dodge, I think we just go for it, go all out. So, pass. Jump thrust. Might as well go for a crit. Yeah. I think we're still fine. Ow. Ow. Okay, well, they Luckily, are very stupid, so...
Still up,
Hama...
Together!
Yeah.
Still standing.
God damn it.
Sanctism will reign!
Whatever. Stroll's not gonna get XP, but
Sanctism will reign!
that's fine.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
I'm not risking it.
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked arms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here! What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shoed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nidia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna! The kingdom's greatest singer! The dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the saintest's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady June is safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, what could have gone worse? We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beams of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him. Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see. She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
This one's important.